We all face moments in life that are beyond our control. A missed opportunity, a painful loss, a decision we cannot take back, and often we find ourselves suspended between what we hoped would happen and what reality delivered instead. That space can be uncomfortable, it can be frustrating, and if we are not careful, it can become the place where we remain for far too long. Let me say this clearly. There is no benefit in stressing over something you cannot change. It does not give you clarity. It does not return what was lost. What it does is deplete the emotional and mental energy you need to move forward. And that energy is too valuable to be spent on what is already behind you. The more attention we give to what lies beyond our control, the more helpless we feel. But the moment we begin focusing on what we can do, even the smallest next step, we begin to reclaim a sense of agency, not over the situation, but over ourselves. And that is where resilience is built. Letting go does not mean the experience did not matter. It does not mean pretending it did not hurt. What it means is that you are choosing to stop carrying the emotional weight of it. You are choosing to stop letting a moment, a decision, or a person define the direction of your life. Now, this is not easy, and I am not suggesting it should be, but it is possible, and it begins with accepting a simple truth. The past cannot be changed. You can reflect on it. You can learn from it, but you cannot rewrite it. What you can shape, starting today, is how you respond. That means stepping away from self-blame. It means refusing to relive the same narrative over and over again. And it means giving yourself permission to grow, even when the road ahead is uncertain. Clinical research consistently shows that individuals who focus on what is within their control experience lower levels of anxiety and greater life satisfaction. These are not people who have avoided hardship. They are people who have decided not to stay anchored to it. So what does this look like in real life? It looks like pausing to reflect, not to ruminate. It looks like asking, what is the next right thing I can do, rather than, why did this happen to me? It means taking responsibility for your healing, even if the source of your pain was beyond your control. It also means being patient with yourself. Letting go is not a single moment. It is a process. There will be days when you feel at peace, and days when the memory still stings. That is not a sign of failure. It is a sign that you are human. Growth is rarely loud, but it is steady, and it is real. One of the most meaningful shifts you can make is to stop viewing painful experiences as permanent barriers and start seeing them as part of your personal evolution. Not the chapters you would have chosen, but the ones that shaped your strength, your insight, and your character. You are not defined by what has happened to you. You are defined by the choices you make next. And that shift from holding on to letting go is where healing begins. So let go of what is beyond your control. Turn your energy toward what still lies ahead. Focus on the parts of life you can influence, and use that focus to grow quietly, intentionally, and consistently. You do not need anyone's permission to begin again. You only need to believe that what comes next matters more than what came before. Because life is too short to be spent holding on to what you cannot change. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I will see you in the next one.